Primera entrevista de este Resurrection Fest 2023 y tengo a nada más y nada menos que Chris from Motionless in White. Welcome to Resurrection Fest, Chris.
I'm very excited. We're doing 2 days in a row.
That's what I want to ask you. That's a very peculiar thing because usually, like, it doesn't happen very often on festivals. So, how that happened?
Yeah. I think this is the first time we've ever done a festival 2 days in a row. I think we've done like certain shows, smaller venues in the States like that. But it's cool because, I mean, I'll sleep better tonight because we're in one spot, not going to move on the bus. I already know everything. Yeah, I think it's just a cool, unique moment. And I'm happy that it's in a place that we don't get to visit very often.
What do you expect people will react to that? Because it's a surprise concert, right? So the second one. So what do you think? What's your expectations are?
I'm sure people. I feel like there's going to be a lot of confusion. More just like, wait, didn't they just play what?
Right?
Yeah. But I think once they catch on to like the full picture of how a lot of bands are doing the 2 days in a row, it'll be like, oh, this is awesome. So yeah, maybe it'll happen more.
That will be awesome, actually. Are you going to stay the whole festival, the whole weekend, or you just these 2 days and then departure?
Yeah, we just do the 2 days because after tomorrow, I don't even know what day it is right now, but
Wednesday.
Oh my God, it's Wednesday. We're at the very end of the tour, so forgive me. So on Friday, we have to fly to Helsinki for the final show of the tour. So we won't be here the whole weekend, but we're here enough to see some really great bands, and that's exciting for me.
Oh, that's cool, because usually like bands, when they come to a big festival, they don't blend with people and they don't go to see other bands. That's really nice. So which band you're looking forward to see?
There's a band, I think today and tomorrow, called Dead by April that they're really great. They have a wide kind of spectrum of sound, but I guess I would say like some metalcore stuff that I really like their stuff. So I'm excited to see them for the first time, and then just be around. I like discovering my favorite thing are festivals, or my favorite thing about festivals is discovering new bands that I've not gotten to see or hear. So I usually try to walk around as much as I can and listen to everybody.
Like Taylor Swift. I read that the other day, that like you're a huge fan of Taylor Swift and you follow her around America, like went to different shows in different states. Why is that? It's just such a crazy thing. Like you're a super metal guy and then Taylor is here.
I'd like to think that I could help or play a small part in like breaking that stereotype that like heavy musicians can't like stuff that's not heavy. Like I feel like our entire career, or for as long as I've had any type of like name or presence to myself in a public sense, people are always confused by when heavy musicians listen to stuff that's not heavy, which is so like I hope people realize that like most of your favorite like heavy musicians listen to either a very wide range of stuff or don't just listen to heavy music. Like it's not this weird thing. I don't know how vocal any other frontmen of bands are about liking Taylor, but I can guarantee you that a lot of them do like her stuff and everything that's similar to that. So hopefully that could stop being some weird, confusing thing to fans, or like maybe you guys could like feel cool to like the stuff that you like and just that's what it is. So yeah.
I think it's mostly because, the old school metal, usually
Yes.
metalheads, even artists, are kind of ashamed to admit, yeah, I love Lady Gaga or things like that. And you're very brave to say that for your audience,
That old traditional way sounds like a fuck ton of toxic masculinity when it comes to men. Like, dude, just like what you like. You don't have to like put on this like manly man thing and not like shit that other people like, or that mostly it's perceived as women like just I just wish people would like what they like and stop feeling like there has to be some public facade that you put on and then closetly like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, just just like what you like, you know? What's the problem?
And be brave about it and don't be ashamed about it. Okay, let's talk about your latest album, Scoring the End of the World. You define your style of music like horror, right? Kind of horror metal. But since it came out, I read a lot of comments and reviews from media, even fans, talking about this is pop. Like if it's something bad, I think you make a really good mix of different styles, and it just works. It's kind of like a fusion of different stuff. And how do you perceive that? Because obviously, when you create an album, when you write an album, you put everything, all your creativity, all your love, all your ideas, and then it's just, well, what's wrong about pop? Tell me, like.
That's so funny because, again, you know, like it's just there are so many bands right now that have all different types. You know, you could listen from anywhere to Slipknot, who has the heaviest songs ever, and then some of the more chill songs that they do. Like, bands can do a wider range of different musical styles, and it's okay because they're doing what makes them happy. Like,
It's part of the evolution as an artist as well, right?
yeah, like you don't have to like everything, but the bands are writing music that makes them happy, and that's what we have always done. We do consider what the fans want, what the fans like the most, but we're never going to write a record specifically to cater to that. We want to do what we want to do as well, and that's what you'll find on the last bunch of, or I mean, really every record that we've done is just like, how far could we go in one direction, and then the other, and then the other, and if something's considered pop, so be it. I don't care. Like, we just like the track, so yeah.
I love that answer. Like, seriously, I think it's the perfect answer for everybody out there just criticizing. And,
Sure.
you know, it happened to Metallica as well. You know, every time they have a new album, it's like, it's the most horrible album of the whole career of Metallica. And then it's just, it is what it is. But I liked your approach. It's very down to earth as well.
Yeah. I think the comments and, like, the atmosphere of social media is so toxic. For the most part, there's a lot of positivity on there, and you know, I try to create that for our social media platforms, but it's inevitably going to happen that the negativity will seep in. And for all bands, that there's just so much negative criticism from people that just, I don't know, it's the same. It's the age-old story of the keyboard warrior that has done nothing that has ever compared to what they're criticizing has done, and it's just so unnecessary. I just think people should let bands and let people do what they want, like what they want, sound how they want, and if you don't like it, then just
Keep scrolling.
Yeah, it's that simple.
Right. Okay, well, talking about fans, I don't know if you're aware that you have a lot of fans here in Spain. And Muslim Resurrection Fest, we give every year the option to the fans and the audience to choose which band they want to see here. And Motionless in White is a band been repeating by fans, like, we want them here. So finally you're here. What would you like to say to those fans?
Sounds like Spain likes some pop music.
We like pop music.
Yeah. I think it's great because we've only ever been to Spain once before, and that was, 5-6 years ago. So to see that we're a band that has come over to Europe so many times now in our career, and there's certain countries that we never get to visit, like Poland and Spain and Portugal, and it's just awesome to see that those countries want to see the band, and it gives us more kind of firepower to go at the people who help book the tours and be like, we got to make sure we go to here, and here. So yeah, thank you to everybody who wants to see Motionless here in Spain. We wanted to be here more than we have, and 2 days in a row certainly shows.
Also that, right? You mean only once in Spain, and now you're third time in the same weekend.
Yes.
Perfect, awesome.
I'll take it.
Okay. Chris, thank you so much. I don't know if you want to say something else, but we are so glad to have you here, and we hope that you come back more often, even to Resurrection Fest too.
I think that's where a good place to end it is. I think, now having been here and to do this, I would expect that when we're routing European tours, Spain will be a part of that discussion. It won't be like you know, like, can we make, it'll be like, we have to go here. So I would expect that the next time we come back, we'll be seeing you again. I don't know when that's going to be, if it's next year or the year after, but it will definitely be part of our conversation with our agent. So yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I have a really good show today and tomorrow. And in the middle, you enjoy the festival and enjoy everyone and the public who's going to be out there. And be sure that you wear a hoodie or something because they're going to be stopping you for pictures. So this was Motionless In White and Yadia for Resurrection Fest TV 2023.